Hello YouTube, today I'm gonna do a tabletop review on the Spyderco Caly 3. So first of all, I'm gonna go over the specs. Um, the blade is 3 inches, and then the material is made out of ZDP189 sandwiched in two layers of 420 J2 steel. So two softer steels on the outside, and in the center there's a harder steel, which is the ZDP189. The total length when opened is 7 inches, and the weight is 3 ounces or 84 grams. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna talk about the good points of this blade, which has pretty much been covered exhaustively by other reviews, but I'm gonna briefly go over them anyway. This is a good looking knife. I mean, it is the definition of a gentleman's knife. If you're looking for a gentleman's knife, this is it. Doesn't get any classier than this. Okay, and it's slim. It has a slim profile, so it goes into your pocket and you don't even feel it that it's there. Plus it's light, so the slim profile working with the lightweight, and you really forget it's in your pocket. Okay, and it's got tip-up carry, which is my preferred method of carry. I mean, on the military, for example, you only have the option of going tip down, which is fine. Takes a bit getting used to, but it still works. I still prefer the tip up though. Okay, and the knife overall is made out of good material, carbon fiber scales, and awesome blade material, the ZDP189. Very, very good, high quality premium materials. Okay, even the clip is nice and strong. Like, it's a strong clip. Now, if you're looking for more good points to convince yourself to buy the knife, then now's the time to turn over to the other videos, because next, coming up, I'm gonna talk about points to improve. There are definitely points for this knife that Spyderco can do to improve and make it even better knife. I mean, it already is a very, very good knife, as all the other videos gonna tell you, but there are definitely ways to improve this. First of all, as you can notice, these rivets here, they're rivets. These are rivets, not screws, which I really hate. I mean, why wouldn't you use screws? This is a closed back construction, so when dirt or whatever gets into there, the only way you can clean it is with an air gun, or water, or some sort of fluid, which is a pain in the butt. So if you're going to be able to, if these were screws, then you would be able to take the whole thing apart and clean the whole thing, and that would just make your life a lot easier and prevent rusting. So I don't understand the rationale behind using the rivets. So that's one. And the other thing is, finish is really rough. I mean, surprisingly rough, especially for something that costs $150 and made in Japan. This thing had really, really sharp liners when it came out of the box. Like, there were still burrs on the liner that I could pick off with my finger, and that was a bit disappointing. The choil. The choil on top, I mean, we have a little choil here. The top is awesome, but here it's not really adequate. It's pretty flat, like, I mean, there's jimping here, but it doesn't really help. This knife, I would say, do not stab anything with the knife, because if you do stab, the first thing is gonna go is your finger. They're gonna slip and you're gonna cut yourself. Okay, I'm going to use the Sage as a comparison. See the choil here? It's the little point extruding here. It makes a whole lot of difference. keep your fingers in there nice and tight. Okay, where it's lacking on the Caly 3. So that's another point that they could improve. Another thing that I found disappointing is the hole itself. Like most Spidey holes are pretty sharp to begin with. This hole, like if you, I don't know if you're able to see this, but inside of the hole, I think when they drilled it, they didn't use enough lubricant or something, because the hole itself is brown. It's a different color. Like on the Sage, it's nice and shiny. It's still, the silver color, but here it's brown. So temperature got pretty hot, like when it's drilled. So yeah, the workmanship, I don't know. The Sage is made in Taiwan, and it seems to me that the Sage is made to a higher standard than the Caly 3. So, that's disappointing again. Um, Besides that, if you could live with all that, then the knife is an awesome knife. I mean, the steel is awesome. I did a few tests. I mean, let's see here. It's really sharp. There's no problem with the sharpness. It's just the finish seems so rough for something that is made in Japan and cost $150. So Spyderco, you gotta get on that. Make sure your QC is still up to par, because otherwise the Taiwanese is gonna, take over from the Japanese factory, I hope. So yeah, well, that's about it. Uh, this is the